infringements on free speech.
In relation to free speech in the UK, I'm very proud of our.
6 police officers came to my house and arrested me.
It's 10 to 1 in the morning, you're coming to my house.
Freedom of speech is under serious threat in Britain. It's been eroded inch by inch.
We do have, of course, a special relationship with our friends in the UK and also with some of our European allies, but we also know that there have been infringements on free speech that actually affect not just the British, of course, what the British do in their own country is up to them, but also affect American technology companies and by extension American citizens. So that is something that we'll talk about today at lunch.
We've had free speech for a very, very long time in the United Kingdom, and it will last for a very, very long time. Well, no, I mean, certainly we wouldn't want to reach across US citizens, and we don't, and that's absolutely right. But in relation to free speech in the UK, I'm very proud of our history there.
On that WhatsApp group, like most parents, we chunted about a few things. One thing we talked about on that group was a letter from the school commanding all parents not to talk about the school on Facebook or social media or WhatsApp groups. We thought that was a bit off. My partner Rosalind made a handful of vaguely spicy comments. She referred to one school leader as a control freak. She said the chair of governors didn't know much about anything. Out of the blue, on the 12th of July last year, the chair of governors wrote to Rosalind and me. She accused us of posting disparaging and inflammatory comments on WhatsApp and Facebook. And she warned us that if we didn't stop, she would ban us from our daughter's school. So we pushed back. We complained. We denied the accusations. We complained that they'd been accessing our messages, and 2 days later, they banned us from the school. We were going through the school's formal complaints policy, and then on the 20th December, there was a knock on the door. 6 police officers came to my house and arrested me. Why? Because I'd been talking about my daughter's school on a WhatsApp group. They bundled us into the police cars and took us off to custody at Stevenage Police Station, where we remained for the next 12 hours. He arrested me on suspicion of harassment and malicious communications.
A mother in the UK will spend the next 2.5 years in prison for posting something quote-unquote hateful on social media.
And we do have dedicated police officers who are scouring social media. Their job is to look for this material and then follow up with notification of arrest.
Lucy Connolly, that's been jailed for a tweet. This is a response to a Joe Rogan post. After learning of the murder of 3 young British girls, Lucy Connolly wrote, "Mass deportation now. Set fire to all their effing hotels, full of the bastards for all I care. While you're at it, take the treacherous government and politicians with them. I feel physically sick knowing."
Government's online safety bill threatening to clamp down on social media posts. Can you really speak your mind in 21st century Britain?
Apparently during some conversations between yourself, apparently you have alleged, and we weren't here so I don't know you've said it, but you've alleged to say, speak English, or words to that effect?
Speak clearly.
Speak clearly.
The gentleman's passed on a death.
Yeah, okay. Speak clearly. Yeah.
So I couldn't even hear him.
No, and that's fine, and that's why we've just come to speak, because potentially someone could perceive that as a hate crime. As a hate crime.
The time's 20 to 3, 1440. I'm arresting you on suspicion of improper use of the electronic communications network. And just 127 of the Communications Act, okay? So you do not have to say that it may harm your defence if you don't mention one question, something which later on in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence. Do you understand that?
So I'm actually being arrested?
You're going to be arrested, okay?
Right.
So you got to the police station.
Right.
Okay, this is in relation to some comments that you've made on a Facebook page.
The reasons why we did this is on the 17th of the 10th of 2023 on Bethel Green Road at 10:04. You were witnesses saying, obviously, people, while they're over here, etc., we let them into our country, etc.
So, big deal.
Yeah, okay.
So, big deal.
Silences on the television.
Say that. Take him. Discuss them.
Why is it that people are being arrested for comments that they make on Facebook or videos that they stream to YouTube? If we have the right to the freedom of expression, what is this all about? What is this all about?
We've had free speech for a very, very long time in the United Kingdom, and it will last for a very, very long time. Well, no, I mean, certainly we wouldn't want to reach across US citizens, and we don't, and that's absolutely right. But in relation to free speech in the UK, I'm very proud of our history there.